I am Jim, living in Mirpur, an area of the city Dhaka of Bangladesh. I'm sharing a paranormal story that happened to me a few months ago. Let's start with the beginning of the story. We shifted to an apartment in the same area we were living in for more than 2 decades. The apartment was built only 3 years ago from the day when we shifted at the apartment. My mother had heard about some paranormal incidents happened in the apartment before, but she never believed in these issues. We were living peacefully without any type of fear. There are 2 rooms side by side, and the dining and the drawing room are attached together, and the rooftop of the apartment is just right in front of the door of it. In the whole building there are 2 units in every floor, but the apartment we are living in is the toppest one of the building, and there is no other unit on the floor. So there's only 1 unit, and that's ours, and the other unit is being used as the rooftop of the building, but there are still some pillars because it has to be done in future completely, and guess what? The beginning of the incident starts from that rooftop. One day, I was getting back to home with Junior, my brother. When we were walking on the streets while getting back to home, I was carrying a bag on my back, and suddenly I felt someone pulled my bag from behind, but Junior was walking side by side with me. But still, I asked him that if he did this to me. He refused, but I was still holding a doubt about this, but didn't care about it, and we walked to home together. We got into the elevator together and reached to our apartment. One thing I should mention, that the elevator's highest floor is the 6th floor of the building, and our apartment was at the top. That means the 7th floor of the building. So we have to take stairway to reach to our apartment. We reached to our apartment by stairs, and I was about to press the calling bell of our house and felt that someone was pulling me again from the back, and it was so hard that I could even fall from the stairs. So I just turned around and slapped Junior for doing such silly things to me. I again accused him to pull me from behind, and he again refused that he didn't do that to me. At this time I was a little bit scared because Junior looked like he was not lying to me. I wasn't recalling this incident then, and my days were spending well, but one night while I was talking to one of my close friends on that rooftop, something wrong happened over there. It was 1 a.m. at night. I was moving slowly on the rooftop and talking to my friend on a call, and suddenly when I was between 2 pillars in the middle of it, I felt someone came and stood behind me. I turned over and saw no one, but felt that the creature again moved behind me at the same time, and I was much shocked and ran away from there. Then for a few days I stopped to go over there to spend times, and then after a few weeks I again was talking to my friend over there in the middle of the night, and suddenly I felt that someone got hit by my feet, and I felt it was a 3-year-old baby, but I saw nothing anywhere of the rooftop. I was too much scared, and immediately I got over from there, and I permanently stopped to visit that rooftop again in the middle of the night. Though I stopped to go there, but I have such a bad habit to be awakened until 4 a.m. of the night. I used to sleep alone sometimes in my room when Junior wasn't home. In this situation I have to be in my room all alone, but I was comfortable with that until a creepy thing started to happen with me. Every time I look for my phone's clock, I used to see it's 3:33 a.m. in every night. I was shocked why this is happening to me, why I am looking for the clock only at 3:33 a.m. and that is happening continuously to me in every single night. So then I started to go for bed before 3 a.m. of the night, that I can avoid such creepy things like this. But one day I woke up suddenly, and it was around 4 a.m. of the night. I saw a bad dream. I saw that a kid was walking with me in a deep and dark forest, and the kid was just walking in front of me. I called him and told him not to move so that I can talk with him. He stopped and was listening to me. I asked him, where does he live and where am I? He told me with a deeper voice, as like he's an old man. He said that he doesn't know anything. His throat was at the downwards, so I couldn't see his face clearly, but when he spoke to me, he slowly moved his head, and watching his horrible face, I was terrified and woke up from sleep. I was looking around all over the room to find myself safe from this bad dream. I was terrified and turned on my flashlight of my phone to make it more clear. I found no one around me, but I was much scared that I was sweating a lot, so I got up from bed and turned on the ceiling fan. And then I again got to my bed to fall asleep again. I closed my eyes and then something really horrible happened to me. I felt someone got over me and I was much terrified, so I was trying to scream loudly, but I found that my voice is down completely. I was terrified. Why I am not able to scream? Why that isn't happening? I was even trying to get off from bed to go to my parents' room and to ask for help, but I couldn't get up. After 2-3 minutes, I felt I was released, and I screamed loudly and ran to my parents' room to tell them what happened to me. I was scared, and my mom and dad told me to be with them at that time. They were also shocked to see me that much, terrified because they know I am comfortable to sleep alone. In the next morning, I told them everything from the beginning and they were shocked. And then my mum revealed that she heard that before that there is something haunted in this house and the previous family who were living in the apartment before us. They have faced such creepy things like having sound of someone stepping on the roof in the middle of the night. I shared this story with my close friends and my cousins and close relatives, but a few people believed me, and the others said that I was just having bad dreams, and these all are my illusions.